RMJ Movie Reviews back again with a ho 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 on the fly movie review with Office Christmas Party, starring Jason Bateman and that guy with the beard who was in Transformers Age of Extinction, the chick from the Ghostbusters reboot, and Jennifer Aniston. Well, Office Christmas Party. I've been so far, I was debating about whether I wanted to see this film or not, because when I saw the previews, look, honestly, I don't expect much for these comedies. I'm a very, comedies for me are a very hard sell, because especially the ones kind of, I don't really meld with the guy from Transformers. I can't remember his name, TJ something. See, that just shows you right there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anybody is good or bad, but I'm saying he doesn't really meld with me. But that's not to take anything away from the guy. Jason Bateman, I've been a fan of Jason Bateman way back to when he was on Valerie's Family back in the 80s. That's really old school. Some of y'all might not even remember that TV show. It's a TV show that used to come on NBC. And I can't remember what it was called. It was either Valerie's Family or something else. It had two different names, but it was a red-headed chick, then a blonde chick, or vice versa, or whatever. And I remember him way back in Teen Wolf 2. I remember his sister when she was on Family Ties. I've been a fan of Jason Bateman for a very long time. And his work in the movie The Gift was very good dramatic work. Jennifer Aniston, I had a crush on her way back when I first saw her in Leprechaun. And literally when Leprechaun came out, I remember I was like 11 years old, and I was like, man, that chick looked good in the movie. I was way back before she did Friends. So I always liked Jennifer Aniston for years. But either way, I'm just not really a fan of like these kind of comedies. I mean, I can't even really think offhand the last comedy that really made me crack up. I mean, the one that I could think of right offhand that I thoroughly enjoyed as a movie and really made me laugh very hard, that was the 40-Year-Old Virgin, which was way back in '05. And kind of ever since then, I don't know. I've just been so disappointed. The Switch, I thought was kind of okay. But on to this movie. I've been hearing mediocre to bad reviews about this movie. So after seeing Nocturnal Animals, I said I need to go see a comedy. Because that movie just was really it was good, but it messed me up. So I just went on this on a whim with very low expectations. And I will say that I mildly had a good time. The reason I'm going to be hard on this movie is because all the ingredients were in place for digressing. We look at old school comedies like Bachelor Party. I understand Bachelor Party was 30-something years ago. I get it. Simple premise. And they stuck with the party aspect of the plot, right? There's little tangents in the story that go out of the party, but it mostly 90% sticks with the party. Kind of until that last little chase at the end or whatever, right? Here with Office Christmas Party, they kind of attempt to do that kind of same sort of thing, but the thing is that they leave the party too early and they don't stay with the party long enough. And the strongest aspects of the movie, they don't heighten. You know what I mean? Which is what you want to see from Office Christmas Party is, and I tell you the scene stealer, and I've heard it from Double Toasted Reviews because I like those guys. It's Courtney B. Vance. He is the scene stealer here. He's not in enough of the movie, but his little tiny clip where he gets the Coke in the face and he's like, here we go. He's hilarious. And his performance should have been... The craziness in his short scenes should have been the entire movie. All the love story and all of that. Who cares, man? It should have just been pure debauchery at the party, period. And when it digresses into this stuff with the pimp and trying to add in a little... And I understand it. It's just trying to add a little bit extra. Don't add a little bit of extra. You know what I mean? Just leave it for what it is. And honestly, at least the theater that we were in, there wasn't any gut busting laughter. There wasn't at all. I mean, I will say that the Courtney B. Vance stuff is hilarious. There's a couple little sprinkles of funny humor in there, but this ain't gut buster funny like it should have been. You know what I mean? And I don't even care that it's crude humor. That's all good, but it's just... it's just not very funny stuff to me. It's really more fun just to see older adults, middle-aged adults, 30-somethings and up behaving like 20-year-olds. That's the fun of it, and kind of outside of that, you kind of live vicariously through it, watching everybody strip their clothes off, and all of that is great, but, if there would have been more stuff like the Courtney B. Vance stuff, and just Courtney B. Vance's, his level here, just his energy and his scenes where he's like, yes, we got a part, and he's just really amped it up instead of everybody trying to do that kind of like wry, sarcastic kind of thing. And don't get me wrong, I love the wry sarcasm when it's actually funny, but the thing here is that it's not wry, it's dry. It just doesn't hit. And every comedy is doing that type of humor, and it's not hitting on all cylinders here. So it's a mild good time. I think you'd probably enjoy the movie, probably if you were inebriated or on some sort of substance. But I'm sorry, it was okay. It was okay, but for me, it just didn't hit on enough cylinders to me. And there was I don't know, man. It was a couple parts in the movie where some of the audience was laughing, but I just didn't see what was so funny about what they were laughing at. You know what I mean? I don't know. So for me, it's okay. It's okay. I don't think it's horrible. I don't think it's bad. It's just that for the setup that they had here, this movie was ripe. This movie should have been ripe with gags that had you gut busting in the theater. Laughing so hard you just want to stop laughing, and unfortunately, it just doesn't do that. So, it's okay. It's a good time waster, but are we gonna be laughing like in the 40-Year-Old Virgin? Are we gonna be laughing like great comedies from back in the day? Nah, you're not gonna be. So, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and leave comments down below about Office Christmas Party. I don't really have much else to say. It was mildly entertaining, but it just wasn't funny enough to me. So, I'll be back with my Christmas movie review of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, starring John Candy and Steve Martin. RMJ Movie Reviews, I'll see you soon.